So this is the setup from a little bit of a distance. Okay, let me just run you through the process of building this desk. I'm going to start off by showing you, it's a pretty small footprint. I got it next to my TV in my living room. I have limited space in my house, but it goes to show you, you don't need much space to get an optimized desk for building. And I'm going to show you what I got. So let's start off with the desk itself. This is a piece of 3/4 plywood that I purchased at Home Depot. I shaved and rounded the edges off. I stained and sealed it, and I mounted it underneath with these decorative 90-degree angle mounts. I have 2 of them for the big piece. Then I did the same thing with the bottom shelf, and I have 2 of them down there. Okay, so this was custom built, and I built it custom because I had a limited amount of space, and this was the area which I decided to do it, and nothing was available that was practical for this workspace, so I just built it. Okay, so that's the desk itself. Now what you see here is plastic bins I got off of Amazon. I'll leave links in the video description for everything. And the 16 bins here, and starting from the top, it's all the non-metallic stuff. So I have zip ties, these are dampeners, and obviously everything is labeled. Shrink tube, Molex connectors, which have all the different color-coded wiring, and as well as the connectors themselves going from 2 to 10, I believe the kit came with. This is XT connectors, capacitors, props and strap nuts, all different batteries, M2.5. Once you get down lower, this is all the metallic hardware, with the exception of the nylon screws, but it's all screws. So M2.5, washers and nuts for M3. The nylon is all M3, standoffs, button heads, flat heads, cap heads, and all M2 hardware inside that one right there. The M2 one also has little baggies in there for all my M1 hardware. Once again, I'll leave links in the video description. Computer is a laptop, no big deal. Everybody has a laptop nowadays. Obviously, I do all my Tinkercad designing on here. This is one of the things I was designing. Moving on, everything on my desk is magnetic. I also built this sliding drawer underneath, just a couple of basic drawer slides I mounted flat so I could put the piece of wood. Same hardware, same wood rather, going around. This is just a piece of vinyl wrapping just because it's smooth. I put that on top of my metal build plate. And the desk where the computer, mouse and keyboard go. This is a metal plate I got on Amazon. Link in the video description. I also put the vinyl wrap on top of this just to make it aesthetically nice. Okay, electric screwdriver. And then I'll get into the things that are magnetic. So let's start with these pillars. They're magnetic. They stick to the metal plate. And all the stuff I have here is all magnetic. So this light, for example, magnetic, sticks to these are metal switch plates, blank switch plates. You get them at Home Depot. I got them here, and I got them underneath here. So my charging boards also have the magnets on the bottom. I'll leave a link for the magnets as well. Okay, and then once they are on these plates, they hold them in place so you can pull your batteries out without moving a charger. Everything you see here that's black came with the kit, which is these helping hands. You have 2 long ones, 2 short ones. I believe these are 12 inches and these are 6 inches. The plate itself, the light I got separate, but the pillars came with that as well. And then the magnets I have mounted on the wall is just for easy access for the tools I use most. These are MIP drivers, 1.5, 2, and 2.5, color-coded, white, red, and blue. Then I have the same MIP drivers for the electric screwdriver. If I'm dealing with longer screws or I want to get something done in a rush, that's when I use that. The electric screwdriver was about $60. I'll leave a link in Amazon. It's pretty awesome. It's got a little LED on the front like that. That's mounted to the desk with double-sided tape, by the way. Let's move to the bottom. So then there's this little plastic drawer. I don't know if I'll be able to get the link. This is pretty old. But in here I keep all my stuff that I would use once in a while that's not automatic, like scissors and double-sided tape, lighter for the heat shrink, you know, just basically like a junk drawer. And here I got all of my motors that I've collected over the years, along with extra parts for walk snail, like camera lenses and stuff like that. This one I got all of my wiring, all my chargers, all my boards, and miscellaneous stuff like shrink tube, you know, just another drawer. I separate everything so I know where everything is, but by no means is it neat. But the bottom is all propellers, all extra props and stuff like that. And then here's an extra face mask for my Avatar goggles. As far as the charger goes, this is an iCharger 406 Duo. It is definitely way more than you need for drones. This was adopted from my racing, my RC racing car charger with electric batteries, where the 40 amp charger is pretty necessary if you want to be competitive. So I have this on the bottom. It's mounted on top of my 3D printer. 3D printer is a FlashForge Dreamer. It's pretty old. It's dual extruder. It does its job still, but it's outdated. This printer is about almost 8 or 9 years old at this point. So it was one of the first of the 3D printers. Still works. Thing is a beast. I love it, and until it dies, that's what I'm using. But that's a pretty basic walkthrough. I got all my batteries on the bottom over there that I'm not using, that are in storage. And I use them when I'm testing things and stuff like that. Worth noting also, as far as USB connections go, I got the USB hub down here, which has a 7-port hub where whichever one you're using, you just turn on and it's plugged into my computer. So, like for example, program my flight controller, I got this extended USB plug that has adapters on it for micro USB, USB-C, and Lightning. I have all in the drawer if I have to switch it up. And then this is my 3D printer line, and then this is my camera for my streaming. I got my headset underneath, 3D printed things to charge my phone and my watch. And that's pretty much it. That's the walkthrough of my desk. But with this setup right here, oh, also I 3D printed a spool to hold the solder, so I have easy access to my solder, and I 3D printed a spool to hold the wires if I need to make wires or extend wires for anything, all color coded as well. Here is my digital caliper, also 3D printed mount for that, flashlight in the back, and that's pretty much it. But this is a walkthrough of my desk. The way it's set up right here, you can build pretty much any kind of drone you want. And now you guys see where I'm working, so you have an idea of my build videos, what my desk looks like. Thank you for watching very much, and look forward to seeing you guys comment.